Hey guys, Ranger here, and welcome back to another very special reaction. Um, this video I have been requested several times now, just recently, and it is a brand new animation. It is The Moon Rises by Duo Cartoonist, and already I've had several people ask me to do this video, and it just came out on November 8th, and right now, as I'm doing this, it's November 12th. It's the morning of November 12th, so it's brand new, and it's already extremely popular. And I've had several people, like I said, already ask me to do this video. So without further ado, let's check this out because I really want to see this. I know it's going to be amazing. So let's go ahead and jump in, shall we? Let me double check, make sure everything's working. Good, good, good. Okay, now. Okay, The Moon Rises by Duo Cartoonist. Oh boy. Okay, starting the video in 3, 2, 1, play. Oh wow, that is a beautiful intro. Okay, okay. Oh my gosh, that is beautiful. Oh my gosh, that is gorgeous.
Now the hour has come at last, the soft and fading light has crossed the west horizon and has bidden us good night. And what a lovely night it is to walk a moonlit field, to see the softer shades that are by starlight now revealed. So why is it that now, when all is quiet and at rest, when candles glow and all the world is at its very best, the ponies of Equestria should lock themselves away to shun the moon and wait instead
Oh my,
for
look at that shading effect!
enough now for them all to come around, and though the sun may plead and threaten, the moon will stand her ground.
Oh my, the effects in this, the animation is just extraordinary. Getting cold chills right now.
Tomorrow dawns in darkness, the night time has begun.
Oh man. Oh my gosh. Dang, that was quick! 3 minutes, 30 seconds already gone just like that? My gosh. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh. Oh, what was that? I recognized her voice. I knew that was her. I wanted to wait to confirm though. But oh my gosh, this was absolutely beautiful. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, that was absolutely beautiful. Okay, pause before the nuts. Okay, anyway. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, this was absolutely amazing. And I can already see why people have been wanting me to check this out. This is absolutely amazing. And yeah, oh my gosh. Okay, this going over every little detail for this because I want to go over every little detail for this. It's really incredible. Okay, the opening intro itself is magical. And whenever you see that, you already know you're in for a real treat. Because whenever you see an intro that is animated like that, you're just like, okay, this is going to be good. And obviously, the animation for this was not done. Okay, I don't know. Was this handmade? Okay, no, this wasn't hand-drawn animation. This wasn't hand-drawn. Um, this wasn't hand-drawn. I don't because of what it said in the end. But this was just amazing. Now, this opening village scene here, this opening village scene, oh my gosh, that is just amazing. Like, this is just amazing. I love the rustic charm and like the painted scene that the village has, and how the background itself is visible, and you got this banner here in the foreground which is blurry, and then you have the castle in the background which is also blurry. And I love the painted sky, the purple and orange. This is just amazing. I love that, and I love the effect as the camera pans inward towards it. And obviously, you know, the animation is different because to avoid any problems with Hasbro and DHX. But this is just amazing in how that it is done. And as Luna comes into the light, I love that scene. I love the shading effect on her with like the soft shading with the sun setting over on the side, and how it transitions and gets darker. I love that effect. And as you move down the hall, the shading and lighting effect, I mean, it's just absolutely gorgeous. Now, the animation itself is also incredible. As Luna, I mean, the reflection of Luna and the reflection of Luna there, and the 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 lip syncing animation is just spot on. It's beautiful. And I love the motions with the character. I love it that the character doesn't just stand there and move her mouth. The character is in full motion. Like so many, I mean, there are many frames where the character's body language or head is moving while she is also singing. And again, I love it that the character isn't just standing in a dormant state while singing. I love it that she is actually moving both her head and her body and her neck, and it adds to that effect. It adds to the realism, and definitely doesn't make it seem like I mean, it definitely doesn't make it seem like something you would have seen, you know, like with the original Scooby-Doo. Not that the original Scooby-Doo was bad, but I'm referring to how the animation, how the characters would mostly just stand there, and sometimes they would move their heads like this, but it was mostly their mouths that were moving. Here, the character is in full motion as she's moving, and I love that effect. And I love the candle. I love the candelabra there, the effect with that. And the scenery, the background scenery, the foreground scenery is just magnificent. And again, the shading and the shadows. As Luna comes into the room, the individual shadows for her legs, for her tail, for her head. Oh my gosh, that is just amazing. And it's finely detailed. And it's one of those things where you really can see how much attention to detail that they put into it, how much heart and soul that they put into this animation to really capture and really make sure every little detail was spot on. And again, the camera angles, the depth perception for everything is just magnificently done. To me, nothing looks out of place. And it all, I mean, the depth and angle looks incredible. It looks amazing. And in this scene right here, actually, Luna looks adorable. And and we get to see this animation itself gives us a glimpse into, now of course the song itself does, and The Moon Rises has been out for a while now, and whenever I started hearing the voice, it took a moment for me to realize, wait a minute, that sounds like Ellie's voice. And I was pretty sure that it was her, but I wanted to make 100% sure that it was her, because, you know, I wanted to make sure that this wasn't like a redone variation of the original song. And so I'm really glad that, again, she is performing here and that it's the song. And so, again, really glad that Ellie performed here. Again, Ellie is fantastic with her performances, and she did a fantastic job with this. And this animation is gorgeous also because, again, look, this shading effect, you see the individual, you see every single shadow, both for the center pillar in the window, and each individual leg, as well as their tail, as well as their hair. Again, it's mind blown just how much detail is put into this. And again, the animation, I love the character models. I have to say that I love the character models. The character models it does look different than what we've seen normally, but it's definitely not bad. In fact, I absolutely love how that they did the character models here. It's incredibly well done, and again, it really, I mean, it fits with this animation. I love it. And this animation, as it transitions, we get to see this animation helps to further detail things like Luna's feelings as she's feeling isolated. She's feeling left out. Every pony loves her sister's beautiful day, and no pony appreciates her night. And she's feeling that selfishness building in her, and she's feeling that resentment towards her sister. And her eyes first transform, and you can see that darkness as it begins to build in her heart. And I love how every single scene, how every single frame is done. And again, I love the attention to detail and how the character moves, and how the character, again, just doesn't remain dormant. And the character is, during this particular scene, her head is moving. She's shaking her head as she's singing. And again, it's incredible. And the depth, the camera angles, it's just incredible. And it really adds to the detail and the realism for this scene. And again, I love the painted, like brush-stroked backgrounds, the designs for that, like an old style painting. And it's, again, whenever everything transforms to a red paint, and it really adds to the ambience. And I love, again, I love the scenery, the effects, how everything just changes whenever she begins to use her magic to transform everything. The shadows, the angles of the shadows, how that it looks, the depth. As she's walking back, you can see how the light is coming through the room and how it's giving a glow around her but not directly centered. And I love that effect. And again, the detailing, the backgrounds are just beautifully crafted, amazingly detailed. I mean, there's no shortage of detail here. I mean, everything is just painstakingly created to really add to the detail and the background design. And it really adds to that, and it shows how much attention to detail that was put into this. And every single scene, the again, the camera angles, the perceptions, the depth, it's just magically done. And it adds to that effect, and it's just gorgeous. It's beautiful. And again, the sound, I mean, the editing and everything, the animation, the cut, the color, the painting, everything is just incredible. And so, and again, the ending with Nightmare Night standing there. Again, I love again the motions, and you can see everything just so is so fluid. I mean, throughout this animation, everything is just so fluid. There's no sudden quick cuts that makes it look like there is no sudden cuts that makes it look like a character's hoof is here in one frame, and then skips a few frames to be here. No, no, no. You can move it and see every single frame, and it shows how much attention to detail was put into this, and everything was just painstakingly done, and it is just incredible how everything was done. I mean, everything is just, it's beautifully crafted, it's elegantly crafted, and it's done, and it is just, it's so it's visually pleasing, it's visually stunning, and of course, it's wonderful to be able it's wonderful to be able to hear Ellie perform this song, and it entrances you, it pulls you in. The song itself enables you to be able to get more in tune with Luna's feelings, how she feels. This animation just helps to further that and helps you to see that moment as that resentment continued to build and that moment that she finally snapped. And that moment that that darkness took hold of her. And again, it was just magically, I mean, it was beautifully crafted and it was just extraordinary. And again, this ending animation here, just alone, you can see everything. I mean, even whenever the character is I mean, even whenever Luna's head is remaining still, you can see the eyes moving, just like a real humans would. I mean, just like in real life. And again, the character's hair just moves just flowingly, just like in real life. It's really incredible how that is done. And so again, to everybody that worked on this project, to all the supporters that helped to make this project, to everybody at Duo Cartoonist, that to everybody at Duo Cartoonist, to everybody here in the credits, everybody that helped to make this project possible, even 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 the patrons and everything. Thank you all so much. This is amazing. Thank you to everybody. Incredible work, everyone. This is amazing. Thank you to everybody. This is just amazing. It is absolutely gorgeous. It is beautiful. And this is definitely, I mean, this, and I can already tell this is also going to be one of the top fan-made animations of this year. And it's already, I mean, already it's a big success. And I really hope that it gets so much more because everybody deserves it. I mean, this animation deserves it. This is an incredible animation, and this, I mean, this is something that thrills me. But to see so much creativity, so much potential, so much heart and soul and passion that people have put behind this, and you can see it. This isn't just some half-baked project. I mean, they worked painstakingly. They worked so hard to make sure that everything was crafted, and that every single scene was beautifully crafted and detailed meticulously to ensure that the realism, the depth, everything was just incredible. And I mean, there's so many amazing things in this that shows how much attention to detail, the characters' movements, the flowing, I mean, the flowing frame by frame animation with the character, with Luna, every single little motion with her head, with her neck, I mean, and her eyes, it showed that. E- Even the way that her mouth changed, I mean, ev- even, uh, even the mouth changes. And I mean, it was just incredibly done. And the background design was just extraordinary too. I mean, the camera angles, the depth, the colors, uh, like the shadows, the lighting, it was just extraordinary. And it really added to that. I mean, it wasn't just one color and then you see just a plain dark shadow. No, you could see the fading of the shadows as it started from the darker areas and transitioned outward. And I mean, that is incredible. And again, the sound design is incredible as well. And every single thing in this animation just shows how much attention to detail that they put into it, and how hard that they worked. And everybody that worked on this deserves the credit because they put so much work into this. And this shows what happens. This right here is a great example, is just one of many great examples of what happens whenever you can put your heart and soul into this. And whenever you can put your heart whenever you work together and you can put your heart and soul into it, and what the hard work can accomplish. And this shows, and this is just incredible. And so again, to everybody at Duo Cartoonist, to everybody that worked on this animation, thank you so much to everybody. Thank you so much for giving us this incredible animation. Thank you so much to all the hard work that every single one of you put into this. This is just extraordinary. And it's incredibly made, it's incredibly well done, and I know that this is going to be I mean, already it's extremely popular, and it deserves so much more recognition. So again, to everybody at Duo Cartoonist, everybody that worked on this, everybody that helped support it to make it happen, thank you to everybody. Again, thank you all so much. And this, like I said, this is just amazing. And it's mind-blowing just how amazing that this is. And I love this so much. I love this absolutely to death. There is just so much beauty and creativity and magic put in just so many scenes here. Every single scene in this shines, every single frame shines with heart and soul and the hard work and creativity that was put into it. Every single scene is magical in itself to see. There is not even one scene in this that is not pleasing to look at or shows the attention to detail that was put into it. Every single scene shows how much work and effort was put into it, and it is just magical in how that it was done. It's incredible. And again, I love the effects for it. I love the designs. I love the style. I love the colors. I love the sound. And it's just amazing. And it's incredibly well made. And this is already one of my top favorite fan-made animations of all time. Of any fan-made animation. This right here for me is up there with my most favorite, independent animations of all time. This is just amazingly well made. It's incredibly done. I mean, it's incredibly well made. It's incredibly well done, and it's mind blowing, really. I mean, you watching this, it I was basically speechless. I was taking in every single detail, and I honestly love it. To me, this is one of those top tier animations that whenever it gives you a lot of things to see and a lot of details to look at, it really shines. It shows how much work that they put into it. And I really love it that they focused on every single frame, on everything that was going on. And it shows. And again, to everybody that worked on this, a Duo Cartoonist, thank you guys so much. Thank you to all the hard work that you put into it. Thank you so much to everybody. This is amazing. This is absolutely extraordinary. And one more little thing to mention is I think it's also interesting that Star Swirl the Bearded was also put into here and was also put into this, and it's interesting to see him see like his student, his pupil, and you can kind of, as the scene transitions, you can see the curiosity in him, and to me I can also see both the concern, the hurt, and the fear whenever he sees Luna transform into Nightmare Moon. He's seeing that hatred, he's seeing that resentment taking hold of her heart, and he's having to watch, and he's having to see that. And for me, I can look at it, I can see that he feels hurt, that he feels sad for her because she's letting that take hold of her. He's also concerned of what's going to happen, of what is going to happen with Luna, what's going to happen with Celestia, what's going to happen with Equestria. And it's one of those scenes, I mean, those moments where even, I mean, even though Star Swirl the Bearded doesn't say anything, I can see all of this myself. And maybe this is just me going into it too deeply, or maybe just imagining phantom things. But for me, that's something that makes this even more deep, is you see those transitions, you see that concern in his eyes, and you see him watching as everything just seems to crumble around Luna. And again, this is just an incredible animation, incredibly well done, and I absolutely love this. This is just amazing. And again, to everybody, thank you so much, Duo Cartoonist. Thank you so much to everybody that worked on this animation. Thank you so much. This is just amazing. And also, thank you to everybody that has been requesting lately for me to do this animation. I'm really glad you guys brought this. I mean, I am subscribed to Duo Cartoonist, but where I'm subscribed to like a dozen other channels as well, a lot of things oftentimes gets lost in my subscription feed, and so I'm really glad that you guys brought this to my attention as well. So thank you again so much. I really appreciate it, and I really hope you guys enjoyed the reaction and commentary. And again, I want to hear your thoughts as well. And again, please watch the original. Please check out Duo Cartoonist's work as well. They also did Children of the Night, which was another wonderful animation. And please support them. Please support everybody that worked on this. They really deserve the credit. Everybody involved with this project. Everybody deserves the credit. So again, thank you guys so much. Thank you to everybody that worked on this, and again, thank you to everybody that requested this. I really appreciate it. This was wonderful to watch. I love watching animations like this and seeing the creativity and the extraordinary talent behind it. And this is definitely one of those animations that shows the extraordinary talent that is involved with it, and it's just incredible. And so again, thank you guys again so much. I really hope you enjoyed. Please let me know what you think. Please, any theories and thoughts that you have with what is going on, with what you see, please feel free to type it out in the comments below. And thank you guys again for joining me, and I will see you guys in the next video that I do. Take care.